Why are you so tense, god damn it? Because I don't know what I'm doing! Calm down.
Alright, hello everybody, Philly Kuts here. As promised, I was gonna put up another video showing you guys Lair and your ability to play it on your PS Vita. So here we are. I'm on remote play right now, as you can see. So we'll get Lair started. In my previous video, I kind of give you a little, somewhat of a semi-walkthrough on how to start this remote play business, so I'm not going to do it again on here. And plus there's like 50,163 videos that show you how to, start remote play and all that business. So Lair was a title that came out in 2007. Actually, while this is running, I'm going to run and get the box. Alright, I'm back. Lair came out actually in 2007, the Factor 5 studio. I don't even think they're around anymore, they're defunct. And it was an ambitious title that actually used 6-axis controls. Like, probably the most ambitious 6-axis use of the 6-axis, I think, since the PS3 came out. And you actually would, like, fly or drag, like, imagine this is your, PS3 controller, and you would fly the dragons using 6-axis. So you would steer, this way, and you could go up, and down, and this way. And if you had to turn the dragon around, you'd do like a jerking motion like this. And a lot of people hated it because they would try to control it like this and stuff. And the controls, people just couldn't get used to the controls. I, however, really enjoyed it. But alright, let's get started. There's no touch screen capabilities for this other than to get out of the game mode where you would do what I just did. You just tap on the screen, this menu comes up, you can either shut down things or you can hit the PS button and menu out of remote play. So we're not going to do that. We're going to instead, actually let me get that, we're going to go into this game so I can show you some gameplay again. Okay, Day of Terror, I'm just going to do this one. And I'll show you guys a little bit of the cutscenes. Anyway, to go on my rant, I'm a little disappointed, as I said in the other video, that, the remote play is just horrendous on this. The resolution is probably about in 480p right now. It skips, it stutters. I'm sure it's going to happen while we're playing here. I think you can kind of tell. It's kind of real jaggedy. The left analog stick is not going to be mapped out to control anything. And to move your player and your dragon, I believe, you have to use the control pad here. Put this up here for you. This guy's going to be sleeping. Her sleeping! Alright, so let's get into the nitty-gritty, because this is where it cut off last time. So look, you can't use your left, they haven't mapped it appropriately. Because I guess that this was mapped for PSP, so now you can control the camera with this stick. But, like I said, you have to use this to move. So, alright, I gotta hop on a dragon here. So we'll mount on this sucker. I'm probably going to be awful at this. But just imagine using 6-axis. It'd be kind of cool if they did map this out where you could use your Vita. But they obviously haven't. No, there's no rear touchpad capability. Anything. So we gotta kill these people on the boats and shit. Alright, let's do it. Sorry if it's really dark, but that's how it's coming in on the screen here. There you go. See, there was a skippage. And, you know, I'm right in my apartment, and this is all, like, right in the next room, so... So here we go. I forget what's to shoot. Alright, there we go. It's a triangle. So let me see if I can get down here and get some of these boats. I honestly forget what the buttons are, but I wanted to, you know, pretty much just do this ad hoc. Alright, we can take some of these boats out. It's really, really dark on the Vita, that's for sure. So kind of not cool. But it's disappointing you can't use the one analog stick. I mean, this is pretty responsive, I must say. I wouldn't say that there's like any input lag or anything like that. But it's just, it's definitely not, you know, the resolution isn't as good as it could be. I mean, it's somewhat, you know, acceptable, I guess, but how about, nah, fuck that, it ain't acceptable. It just, it takes a pretty big hit, a significant hit. Yes, I will. Alright, so this is really hard to see, but I wanted you guys just to get a glimpse that you can actually play a PS3 game on your Vita. It's just, you know, this or, you know, PS3 collections such as the God of War collection or, what, Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. And if there's anyone else that knows of other titles, let me know in the comment section below. Yes, I know that you can, like, jailbreak or, you know, mod or hack or whatever your Vita and get it to play whatever PS3 games you want, but I don't want to do that because it's going to void the warranty. So if anything were to ever happen to your Vita because you hacked it, you know, it makes it, you can't do anything. You can't send it back to Sony to get fixed. So it's just shitty that Sony promised that they were going to, alright, I'm going to shut this down, that Sony promised that they were going to, you know, give you features on something, you know, before this thing came out, and then they reneged on it, you know what I'm saying? Like, even as far back as last year, you know, I'm reading comment sections in other videos, like, even as far back as from last February when the Vita first came out, Sony was like, oh no, don't worry about it, you know, we're going to come out with a patch and things are going to be cool and you're going to be able to, you know, play your PS3 games on your Vita. And I think really ultimately what it probably came down to was like somebody up in the Sony offices were probably like, holy shit, we can't do this because if people just start playing all their PS3 games via remote play on their Vita, nobody's going to buy new games. Nobody's going to buy new games. They're just going to, you know, establish a internet connection, which you can do. You don't have to be strictly in a private network in your own house or apartment to play remote play. You can actually set it up so that you're, you know, out and about in the real world and play, you know, remote play. I just think that they were just like, holy shit, we can't do this because it'll probably affect, you know, PS Vita game sales. So it's just kind of shitty on their part that, I mean, I can understand that position, but don't say beforehand, you know, before this device comes out, don't tell your consumer base that, oh yeah, it's going to work for all types of PS3 games. And then, as far as I know, it works for about 3. And PS1 games it'll work for, and maybe some arcade games. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Anyway, get your act together, Sony. Alright. It's Philly Kuts. More videos coming soon. I think I'm going to put up a channel update, too. So, that's Lair on your PS Vita via remote play. Woo. Alright, peace.